Hello everyone, it's Rainman here with another war attack. Uh, this is my attack again. Did another surgical hog. Now before this war, I had never done a successful surgical hog. And that might have been because I didn't have level 6 giants. So this one, CC is pretty easy to lure. Uh, the previous attack was a 99% 2-star. I believe one of the gold storages up here, one of the storages, like had a sliver of health left. But it's still open and didn't like anything else on the board, so decided to take a shot at it. Pretty upgraded base in terms of walls and splash and air defense, but the point defense, I think, is mostly town away. Pretty high level heroes though. This guy almost definitely went to an extreme. I don't see expos, but expos aren't really that big of a deal. You know, they're not very high DPS until you level them up. They do have a lot of hit points though, so it's great to heal around them. If your hogs are getting wailed on by other stuff while they're taking them out. But they're not here, so I don't have to worry about it. I do know where some of the stuff is. I know there's a giant bomb in this spot over here, and this spot over here, and Tesla's over here. And I think there was a Tesla up in the core. I'm not sure if there's room, but I think there was one there. So I know where most of the stuff is, which makes this a little easier. There's 2 giant bombs unaccounted for that I didn't notice on the first attack. I used pretty much the same army, if not the exact same army, but we'll go and get into it. Alright, so right off the bat, I tried to get this giant bomb triggered. It's just, sometimes it's difficult with the way these walls are laid out. People are getting pretty clever with that. So I sent in a giant to help get the lure. I'm still trying to trigger this bomb. Didn't quite get the drop location right. But with surgicals, an individual giant bomb isn't gonna hurt you. Alright, so now I've got the lure. Initial plan was to bring him down and then sort of up a little bit, but I kind of messed up my troop drop. These went over here, and then I didn't expect them to come down and take out that building, so my Archer Queen gets a little roughed up, which is not something I wanted to have happen. Get the golem going in, nice and early. Found one of the unaccounted for giant bombs out here on the side. Maybe it was exposed before, I just didn't notice it. Drop some whizzies to clean up the outside trash, send my Barb King in. Now the enemy king was taken care of by witches, which is great. My Barb King's about to go in. Don't even need to use his ability yet, so I'm about to get started on the hogs. So I drop a giant up here, and then start working my way around the base. And then I actually ended up not using the last giant I had, and I kind of messed up that troop drop location, but they're just going to work their way around. And didn't drop extra troops for this Tesla. And the heals were kind of an afterthought because most of my hogs weren't getting touched, so I didn't even worry about heals. There's not, there's 1 point defense in the middle. Not much to worry about. So once I got on my hogs, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't heal. Dropped some heals in there, trying to keep as many hogs alive as possible, and then spread troops around the base. Just clean up now. The attack took a little while, and some I've noticed when I do surgicals is they can tend to take longer for me. Don't know why that is. I got the troop drop down pretty fast, but it's just, it depends on the base as far as your, kill squad, how they go. Anyway, we got our Civil War coming up soon. A bunch of the members already hopped out and into the respective Civil War clans, and should be a lot of fun.